What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Bears News Network, the number one YouTube channel to bring you the latest Bears news and rumors, plus the number one YouTube channel that gives you a chance to win Bears tickets. Plus, we have trivia questions with prizes that we give away all the time. And let's get right up into it. My name is DeAndre Cootie Hicks. I'll be your host for today. My co-host Mike is not here with me today. He's feeling a little bit under the weather, but I'm not going to keep you guys. We're going to get right into our topic of the day, and it's going to be the trade grade plus free agency grades. And basically, we'll be grading them from A to F, just by how well we think Ryan Poles and the Bears did with getting players in this off season. And I'll get right into it. We started with that trade grade. So, we traded the number one pick for DJ Moore, the number 9 pick, the number 61 pick, 2024 first round pick, and a 2025 second round pick. That's a huge haul, a major haul. What my co-host Mike kept saying was going to have to happen, a big haul plus a player, and I can get that nothing less than an A plus, man. We got our number one receiver in DJ Moore, plus picks just to improve in the future. So that being said, that's all I could see, nothing less. And now we get into the free agency grades. So I'll start off with something I like to call the easy A's. So these are just some free agency targets that, simply put, you tell they were good picks. And I have 3 in this category. It'll start with the Tremaine Edmonds. We know what he is. I'm not gonna go too much into that. We talked about him on other episodes. He's definitely gonna be a premier linebacker to hopefully be the one of the next monsters of Midway, as word around town is starting to say. And then we have TJ Edwards. Man, this guy, if you didn't know, he actually was the Eagles' leading tackler with 159 last season. And I mean, to take a team's leading tackler at that linebacker position and bring him over to your group is definitely an easy A. And then Travis Homer, someone that people probably don't know much about. I'm pretty sure Mike in the last episode he gave you some stats on him, and you can see that he can't catch the ball effectively and run it effectively when he's given those chances. But this man is a great pass blocker. Just in that alone gives him that easy A, because that's what we're going to bring him in for. He's going to be our third back. Definitely going to come in situations where we need an extra pass blocker, and he's not going to let us down. Next, I'll get into the A's. Now, these weren't easy A's. They get an A grade, but it just wasn't as easily sought as you would have thought. But I'll get into it with starting off with PJ Walker. So PJ Walker, he's complimentary backup to Fields, and he has the chemistry with Moore and Foreman because they all previously was on South Carolina. So that within itself, I'll give him a grade of A, because he definitely had the same play style as Justin Fields. Would have just helped the team whenever he had to take over for Justin. But then that chemistry that he already has had with our receiver and running back is definitely an upside. Oh, then you got D'Onta Foreman. So with him, he's a pickup. He was a running back from South Carolina. And just at what he did in his time when he got the shine, once they got rid of McCaffrey, he had 914 yards and 5 TDs. So I think that's a good pickup, seeing as if we lost Montgomery, and this pickup was more productive. So that's why I'll give him that grade. Then you got Robert Tonyan. He's the last one with that A grade. Now, we know he's going to be a reliable backup for Cole Kmet, something that he really hasn't had since he's been on the team. And then, like what he did last year, Green Bay, he had 53 catches for 470 yards, 2 TDs, averaging 8.9 yards. So that's good, especially if we can see him in those double tight end packages, some that they might want to play around with this year, that they have a reliable second tight end. So definitely get that guy A2. And then my last grade, the last few guys we've got all have this grade, and it's as low as I'm going, is I'm a B. And we'll start that off with Nate Davis. Now, Nate Davis could easily be an A grade, but he only played in 12 of the 17 games of last season, and he has injury concerns. Like me and Mike talk about all the time on the channel, man. Are you going to stay healthy enough to contribute the way that we know you can? And that's the only issue that I'm seeing with Nate Davis. If he can definitely stay healthy, he would have. If he had already been healthy coming in, he'd have had an A grade. But if he can stay healthy, it will basically turn into an A grade, in the future. But now it'll be a B just because I have those few injury concerns. And then we have Kari Blasingame, the fullback that we re-signed. With him, it's more like no harm, no foul. You get the B grade because he gives us a fullback in there, and he pass blocks, does some things in the running game. He plays special teams also. You can't forget he plays special teams. So I mean, what he's put in, he produces on an average level. So it's no harm, no foul. It's a small deal. It won't eat up no cap space or anything. It's just good to still be able to retain that a guy at that position. And then you got DeMarcus Walker. So just me doing my research, I have him at a B grade because like last season he only had 7 sacks. He was under 50 with tackles, so nothing that really stood out to me. But he does have size. He's 6'4", 280. So he's going to bring a presence on that line, and hopefully those 7 sacks can definitely be reproduced again now that he's a Bear. So hopefully, he do good things for us. And then last but not least, Andrew Billings. Now this guy, really nothing stood out for me, but I didn't want to, just outright and just put him as give him a fail, get his free agent side in a failing grade because I think it's what he can bring because he's also a big guy. He's over 300. He's 6'1", over 300 pounds, and he's definitely going to be a presence. Like I say, he only had 1 sack last season. His numbers didn't stand out, but definitely his size and what he can bring to the table is what I'm banking on. That's why I give him a B grade because when you look at him, it looks good. Like I say, look at his numbers; they're not too great, but just seeing him as a lineman, a D lineman, he looks like he can get the job done. So that's what I have for you guys today. Just a few grades on our free agent signings and that trade grade, like I said. And one thing I want you guys to do: can you comment below any trade grades any free agency trade grade that you agree with, don't agree with? Would you grade it differently? Just how did you feel about these things? That's what I want you to let me know in the comments below. Just any way that you felt about the free agency and how it's been going. And then other than that, definitely make sure you guys go back, watch our previous video for those trivia questions, comment under those to get them done. We will be checking those out to get another winner for that Bears 1985 championship replica ring. So, I mean, we definitely want to get rid of that, get that out to you guys, get some more things to you. With all that being said, guys, how we say over here, bear down.